Hello and welcome to the SM Astro channel. In this video, we shall talk about the effect of Sun in Purva Ashada Nakshatra from 29th of December 2024 to 10th of Jan 2025. For Aries ascendants and Aries moon sign, Sun, your 5th house lord, will be transiting in 9th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. Your plans and ideas will seem invincible and the best to you. And with the Nakshatra Lord Venus in your 11th house, this also indicates that your ideas and plans will benefit you the most in reality too. However, your ways of implementing these ideas can be harsh, cruel, and straightforward, which can dampen relations. Just remember not to go overboard with your stubbornness and don't set too unrealistic and high goals, as the energy of Purva Ashada Nakshatra is such that it makes you feel invincible and superior. Hence, a tendency to set near impossible expectations from oneself. College students can feel like taking a break from education or may find it difficult to concentrate in studies during this time. You may also feel like moving on from one subject to another very quickly during this time. This time is good for name, fame, and wealth. Try not to be too dominating. If you have children, then keep in mind that they can be a bit irritated, angry, and frustrated during this time. Allow them to spend some time with their friends. Your boss may fire some team members during this time, so ask your colleagues to be cautious about it. If you are a boss yourself, you are likely to fire some subordinates during this time. Since Venus rules your wealth house, this energy of Sun can generate wealth for you. For Taurus ascendants and Taurus moon sign, Sun is your 4th house lord and is transiting in 8th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 10th house of career. Use this transit to solve any property related issues that you may be going through or any litigations, ancestral property issues that may be happening in your life. Avoid making new investments on impulse. Your feeling of invincibility can be misused by hidden enemies and others into tricking you to buy unworthy assets during this time. Be patient, especially in home matters as well. You will have a strong desire to improve your circumstances, but the 4th house lord going into 8th house is never good for materialistic things. And with the Purva Shada Nakshatra energy also getting involved, your unrealistic expectations and goals can become problematic for you. During this time, you can influence and gather public support for yourself, but just avoid arguments, trying to prove your superiority and intelligence. If you are in a career related to hotels, swimming pools, anything that involves lot of water usage, beauty salons, anything that involves a lot of social gatherings and parties, then you can do well during this time. School students will find it difficult to concentrate in studies during this transit. For Taurus natives, a simple remedy is to take your mother out for some street food if her health permits. For my Gemini friends, Sun is your 3rd house lord and is transiting in 7th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 9th house of Bhagya. This transit can help you discover your hidden talents and skills. You will be enjoying and interested in adventure sports, outdoor activities, traveling, and sports in general. In fact, if you are a sportsman, this is a good transit for you. You are likely to play tough and hard and be aggressive on the field, and you are more likely to come out victorious during this time. Your communication skills will improve and you will be a lot more confident during this time. However, there will be a tendency to be stubborn and argumentative, which can spoil relations, especially with spouse and business partners. The feeling of invincibility can cause marital problems, so try to be calm when dealing with spouse. Try not to rush into speaking things that you will regret later and don't set unrealistic goals with regards to career and effort. Don't bite more than you can chew, which means that don't take up too much of additional responsibility or set very high unrealistic goals for yourself, which are difficult to achieve. Use your communication skills and talents to grow your career and maintain a good personal and professional relation. For Cancer ascendants and Cancer moon sign, Sun becomes your 2nd house lord and is transiting in 6th house in Purva Shada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 8th house of transformations. The entire focus will be on improving the financial status. The focus will be on becoming financially independent. There will be a lot of zeal and enthusiasm in matters of finance. With utter disregard for past failures and experiences, this transit can make you take bold and brave steps in matters of finance. With Venus in 8th house, it is important that you, however, keep your financial and family matters absolutely secret. Communication skills can improve during this transit in the sense that you will be able to manipulate and convince others easily even if you are wrong. Your ideas and plans can get approved in profession by co-workers and bosses. You may have the tendency to be a bit harsh in speech and argumentative as well. You'll be enjoying a lot more of street food, seafood also if you follow a non-vegetarian diet. Wine can also be in your menu and wine tasters can do well during this transit. This is a good transit for lawyers and any court-related matters. For Leo ascendants and Leo moon sign, your ascendant Lord Sun is transiting in 5th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 7th house of marriage and business. With this set combination, this yoga creates a very high possibility of a love relationship, love marriage, or getting engaged to the person you love. This is also a good time to propose to someone you like or convince your family to accept the person you are in a relationship with. The Leo natives will be a lot more active during this period and will carry the just do it type energy. With no regard for past experiences and lessons learned from them, at present you can take a lot more of impulsive decisions. There can also be tendency to show off a bit and enjoy pompous activities. You would be in a mood to enjoy life and become a little careless about future planning during this transit. You can also discover your hidden talents during this transit and polish your skills further. This is a transit which is especially good for love relations and there can be some travel as well. College students can find it hard to concentrate on studies. For Virgo ascendants and Virgo moon sign, your 12th house Lord Sun is transiting in 4th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 6th house of jobs and struggles. The home environment can be a bit harsh and unfavorable. Try not to be argumentative at home, avoid speaking harshly as well. There can be property and vehicle related concerns. There can be some sudden expenses on vehicle and home. Avoid making new investments during this time. Mother's health can be a matter of concern and there can be some expense on this as well. School students can find it hard to concentrate in studies. On the positive side, there can be some foreign or long distance travels. For those who have applied for home or vehicle loans, these loans can get approved as well. There can be some job opportunities to work in foreign or at distant places. Watching sea waves or aquarium or any water bodies can help relax your mind. Do some donations for elephants if possible. Donate red items on Sundays to reduce the ill effects of this transit. Avoid arguments and avoid speaking against the government or else all of this can lead to troubles. For my Libra friends, Libra ascendants and Libra moon sign, Sun becomes your 11th house lord and is transiting in the 3rd house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 5th house of college education, relationships and name and fame. This combination means that there can be sudden gains from stock markets. However, all speculative activities carry some risks and therefore use your own discretion before investing in the stock market or any other speculative activities. This combination also means that there can be gain from your skills, hobbies and efforts. A lot of name and fame can also be achieved during this transit. Your communication skills can improve and you would be able to convince others easily even if you are wrong. Good debating skills and the power to easily convince others can let you put your ideas and thoughts in front of others in an authoritative and convincing manner. This transit is also good for writers and people in the media sector. Some of my Libra friends can also discover your hidden talents during this transit and pick up a new hobby. Our love relationship with a friend of yours can also begin during this transit. This is also a good transit for sportsmen, lawyers, artists, and anyone in a competitive field. This is also good for startups and starting any new venture. There will also be a tendency to be a bit careless about future and money during this transit, and you may be spending your money a bit recklessly during this transit. Swimmers can also do very well during this period. For Scorpio ascendants and Scorpio moon sign, your 10th house Lord Sun is transiting in the second house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 4th house of properties and home comfort. Your communication can be a bit harsh and argumentative. However, this transit blesses you with good debate skills and you should be able to convince others of your ideas and thoughts easily even if you are wrong. In matters of career, this is a good transit and you can be in good books of your bosses and also your subordinates will listen to you a lot more during this transit. So use this energy to put forward your thoughts and also instruct your subordinates. There can be some superiority complex in you and you can come across as cruel and harsh and hence try not to be rude in speech. If you are a team leader or a boss in any organization or any position of authority, you may be firing some of your subordinates during this time. This is a good transit for those who are in real estate business or vehicles business. Land and property related transactions during this time can also benefit you. This energy of Sun can make some additions to your fixed assets. You will be tempted to consume a lot more of street food during this transit, and if you follow non-vegetarian diet, then seafood can also appeal to you a lot. Use this transit to acquire leadership roles in your career. Politicians can also benefit a lot and gather public support during this transit. Any government related work can also benefit the Scorpio natives. For Sagittarius ascendants and Sagittarius moon sign, your 9th house Lord Sun is transiting in the 1st house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 3rd house of efforts and courage. It is through efforts, courage and hard work that you can get luck to favor you during this transit. Use this transit to take care of your unresolved issues of life. Your father can be a bit authoritative and harsh during this transit. He may also come across as very strict and stubborn. However, this is temporary and don't let this temporary phase affect your relations. There can be long distance travels or foreign travels during this time, especially to places near sea and water bodies. The energy of this sun can make you a bit reckless in speech and in adventure sports. And you can also be a bit careless about future and put past experiences aside and just look to enjoy life. The way to handle the energy of this sun is to be active and avoid laziness. The just do it kind of attitude will also benefit you, which means impulsive decisions can work in favor, especially if your running dasha is also favorable. Your skills and talents can benefit you a lot. You would be focused on improving your circumstances during this transit. For Capricorn natives, Capricorn moon sign, your 8th house Lord is transiting in 12th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 2nd house. This combination means that there can be benefits from ancestral property or there can be sudden financial gains. If your profession is somewhat connected to foreign lands or medical sector, then you stand to gain during this transit. This is also a good and favorable time for court cases. The environment in family can be quite spiritual. There can be some issues and arguments with in-laws, however. You can also be opposed to advice from others. Long distance or foreign travel is possible during this transit. There can be some indulgence and expense on luxury items and on wish fulfillment. For those suffering from kidney or urine related ailments, need to be extra careful during this transit. Avoid adopting a harsh approach towards people or else it can lead to troubles and problems. Philosophy can interest you a lot and you can be interested in search of meaning of life during this transit. For Aquarius ascendants, Aquarius moon sign, your 7th house Lord Sun is transiting in 11th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra Lord Venus is in 1st house. This transit can bring gains in career, especially self-owned businesses and professions and also partnership businesses. Spouse can also benefit you a lot. The spouse may, however, speak in a bit harsh or rude tone and can be quite argumentative during this time to prove his or her point. Remember, this is a temporary phase and do not drag trivial matters for too long. Your image in society can be tarnished a bit as you may come across as someone with superiority complex and the show-off types. Remember that Venus in your Lagna is also supporting this tendency, and hence make a conscious effort to remain grounded and humble. You are likely to be very active during this transit, especially in matters of income and also in matters of partying and socializing. You will be especially enjoying the company of your true friends and would like to spend most of your time with them during this transit. This is overall a very happy transit for you. For Pisces natives and Pisces moon sign, Sun is your 6th house lord and is transiting in 10th house in Purva Ashada Nakshatra. This is also known as the invincible star. The Nakshatra lord Venus is in your 12th house. This combination means that there can be job opportunities from foreign lands or from distant places. This is also good for those seeking jobs in medical or law profession or anything to do with investments, finance and loans. You may have the tendency to speak in a harsh but convincing tone in career, and especially if you are a boss or a senior person in a company, then you may even fire some of your subordinates during this time. You are going to be highly dominating in career during this time. Remember, there can be a tendency to take reckless decisions during this transit and hence think twice before taking any drastic steps. You can also set unrealistic goals and targets during this transit. Writers, media sector people, wine tasters can gain during this transit. Improvement of circumstances in profession will be on your mind. There can be some travel to places near sea or water bodies. This transit is also good for competitions and court cases. Overall, this is a transit for victory. You are likely to have a unique approach towards things and it can benefit you in the long run. Use this transit to solve your problems. I hope you guys liked the video. Please do like, comment and leave a feedback in the comment section. Do subscribe to the SM Astro channel and share it with your friends, family, neighbors, everyone. Thank you.